In news from Afghanistan, the United Nations Special Rapporteur for Human Rights in Afghanistan has expressed serious concern about the deterioration of human rights across the country and the erasure of women from public life. He called on the Taliban authorities to reverse growing restrictions on women and investigate attacks against religious minorities.
Richard Bennett, the United Nations Special Rapporteur for Human Rights in Afghanistan, said on Thursday that the country was facing severe human rights challenges, calling on Taliban authorities to reverse growing restrictions on women and investigate attacks against religious minorities. At the end of an 11-day visit to Afghanistan, his first since the position was created, Richard Bennett told reporters the Taliban needed to immediately reverse policies that negatively impacted women's access to public space.
Afghanistan is facing a plethora of critical human rights challenges that are having a severe impact on the population. I urge the authorities to acknowledge the human rights challenges that they are facing and to close the gap between their words and their deeds.
He described concerns over severe inhibitions of women's access to education after the group made a U-turn on allowing girls to go to secondary school in March and this month announced rules requiring women to cover their faces to be enforced by punishing their closest male relatives. Taliban deputy spokesman Inamullah Samangani denied there was a concerning human rights situation, saying they had paid attention to the issues mentioned and were working on the issue of girls' secondary school education.